The old samurai sat alone in his garden, sipping his tea and watching the koi fish swim around him. It had been a long and tiring day of training young samurai, and he was looking forward to a nice hot bath, followed by a good night's sleep. But as he sat there enjoying the tranquility of his garden, he couldn't help but feel a sense of sadness. He had been a samurai for many years now, and he had seen a lot of death. He had fought in many battles, and had seen many friends and comrades die violent and painful deaths. But recently, it seemed like the fighting was getting more and more intense, and he had a bad feeling that there was a great battle coming, a battle that would claim many lives. Just then, one of his students approached him. The young man was kneeling before him, his head bowed in respect. "Sensei," he said, "I have some news from the village." The old samurai nodded, motioning for the young man to continue. "It is bad news, I'm afraid. Some of the villagers were out gathering firewood when they came across a group of armed men. They are ruthless killers who have already killed many people in the village. They are coming this way, and it seems like they are looking for a fight." The old samurai's heart sank. He knew that the peaceful days were over, and that a great battle was indeed coming. But he was not afraid. He had lived his life as a samurai, and he was ready to die with honor. He stood up slowly and walked towards his house. The young man followed him, his eyes filled with admiration and respect for his teacher. As they approached the house, the old samurai turned around and looked at his student. "You must leave, Takechi," he said. "Go and get help. We will hold them off as long as we can." Takechi shook his head. "But sensei, what about you?" he asked. "What are you going to do?" The old samurai smiled. "I am going to do what I have always done," he said. "I am going to fight for my lord and for my country. It is the way of the samurai." Takechi knew that his teacher was right. He bowed his head in respect and ran as fast as he could to get help. The old samurai watched him go, and then turned back to face the enemy. He drew his katana and waited for the battle to begin. The men who attacked the village were a band of ruthless killers led by a man named Musa. They had already killed many people and were looking for more victims. When they saw the old samurai standing in front of them, they laughed. "So you want to fight us?" One of them said. "You are just an old man. We will kill you easily." The old samurai did not reply. He just stood there calmly, waiting for them to attack. The first man to attack was a big, muscular man with a cruel expression on his face. He charged towards the old samurai, swinging a big knife. The old samurai was fast, though, and he easily dodged the attack. He then struck back with his katana, hitting the man in the shoulder. The man screamed in pain and fell to the ground. The old samurai stood over him, his katana dripping with blood. "Get up," he said to the man. "I want to see you try again." The man tried to get up, but he was too injured. He looked at the old samurai with fear in his eyes and begged for mercy. The old samurai did not give him any. He struck him down again and again until the man finally died. The other men were watching in amazement. They had never seen anyone fight like this old samurai. They were scared, but they were also excited to fight such a skilled warrior. One of them charged towards the old samurai, but it was no match for the old man's skills. The old samurai fought with precision and grace, his katana flashing in the sunlight. He moved so fast that the men could not believe their eyes. One by one, they fell to the ground, defeated and begging for mercy. The old samurai was not angry. He was calm and focused, and he fought with honor and respect for his opponents. Finally, only one man was left standing. He was scared, but he was also curious. He had never seen such a skilled warrior. He slowly lowered his weapon and said, "You are a great samurai. Old man, I am honored to die by your sword." The old samurai nodded. "You are a worthy opponent," he said. "May you find peace in the afterlife." With that, he struck the final blow, ending the man's life and the battle.